Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a gentle evening yoga just to end off our day, getting off a little bit of energy that's left over just before we tuck in for bed for the night. So to begin, we'll start off, legs crossed, eyes closed, nice straight back, hands on our laps, and just focusing on our breath, centering ourselves, and focusing on only here on the mat. Getting a nice expansion in your chest as you inhale through the nose. And just relaxing as we give a nice audible sigh out. And keeping your eyes still closed, bring your chin towards your chest. And as we take another inhale, we're going to roll our head over to the right. Bring our right ear to our right shoulder. And then as we exhale, rolling over to the other side. Just going back and forth in a nice rhythmic fashion. The next time your head comes over to the left, you're going to hold it onto your left side. Extending your right hand out, let your fingers just touch the mat. As you feel a nice deep stretch in the side of your neck. And rolling over, going on to the other side, right ear to right shoulder, left fingertips on the mat. And coming back to center. Then twist our bodies over, placing our left hand onto our right knee and our right hand just behind our backs. Just give ourselves a nice little spinal twist. And maybe if you can, turning your head to look over your right shoulder. Hopping over to the other side, right hand to left, left hand behind. And then gently release, coming back to center. We're then going to take our left hand and cross it over our sides to the right. And then with our right arm, hooking it underneath, just gently pulling it close to our bodies. You know, feel a gentle stretch going on in your shoulder. And just holding it here for 3 full breaths. And then release. And do the same with your right. And when you're done, you place both hands down to the mat. You can meet me in a tabletop position. With your hands below below your shoulders, we're just gonna draw some circles with our upper bodies, moving over our our wrists, just getting them nice and warmed up, feeling some nice little stretches going in one direction and changing over in the other. You can meet me back in a neutral position. I'm going to go through some cat-cows. So taking a deep inhale, lifting your chin up, dipping your belly down to the ground. And then as you exhale, chin to chest, rounding our backs out. Inhale for cow. And then as you exhale, for cat. Don't do 2 more rounds at your own pace. Making sure to link your movements with your breath. And on your last one, you can come back to a neutral spine. And stepping back 1 foot at a time, coming into a high plank, holding it for inhale as we just push the earth away from us. Then as we exhale, lifting our hips up and pushing back into our downward facing dog. Bending 1 leg at a time just to stretch out our legs, focusing on keeping a nice straight back, and maybe just swaying our hips from side to side. Then coming back to stillness, start with our right leg, kicking it up nice and high. We're going to bend our knee and stack our right hip onto our left for a split dog. And then we're just going to paint some nice big circles with our right knee, going in one direction, and then changing over in the other, giving ourselves a nice little spinal hip, giving ourselves a nice little hip massage. And then finally, you can move your right foot over to the outside of the mat next to your right pinky. You can lower your back knee as we come into a passive lizard. Just keeping your hands nice and grounded. We just hold and focus on our breath. And then heel toe our foot, bringing it over to the left side. And we're going to sink our right knee down. And maybe you might feel that your foot going to slide back a little bit. That's okay. As we just sink our hips all the way down, lifting our chest up for a bit as we come into our pigeon pose. Taking a deep inhale. Then as you exhale, folding forward into your passive pigeon. Coming back up onto our hands and knees, and then moving me back in our downward facing dog. Moving on with the left side, left leg going up nice and high, or bending our knee, stacking our left hip over the right, painting some nice big circles with the knee, and changing over in the other direction. Before finally placing our left foot by our left pinky toe, and you can meet me back in your lizard. Walking your left foot over to the right as we sink our left knee down, hovering our chest and our hands just off the mat for a second before exhaling as we come down for our pigeon. Bring your hands back to mat. Now come back into a tabletop position. And then from here, we're just going to sink our hips, sink our chest. I'm getting all my limbs mixed up today. Sinking our chest down to the ground, making sure to keep our hips above our ankles as you meet me in a puppy pose. And finally, you can just walk your upper body back, bring your hips towards your heels as we move on to our final pose, opening our legs out and just sinking back down for our child's pose. And then gently you can push yourselves up onto your knees in a seated position, keeping your eyes closed still. And placing your hands on your thighs, Just take one last breath in before we sigh it out as we close our practice. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you feel nice and relaxed and ready for bed. Hope you guys sleep well, and hope to see you guys again next time on the yoga mat.